All right. Welcome back. How's it going, guys?
Hello, Jena.
Hello, Malty.
Hello,
Hello.
Giggler.
Hello, the giggler.
Hello.
Are you refilled, right? You're good?
I'm
Beverage?
good for the next,
Multi?
I'd say, 30-ish minutes.
Yeah,
Beverage?
good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be all right.
Multi's dry. Got it. I have water. Oh, and I have Starbucks. Get your Starbucks.
I have a
Nice.
phone call.
I'm advertising. No, I'm not. Justin will be in a moment. He is having technical difficulties. So at best, maybe he'll join by audio.
So can you guys hear the phone ringing behind me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that.
Wait, you have a house phone?
We do. It was a compromise. We were, my wife, she's a stay-at-home mom, and she spends a lot of the day on the phone with her sister and her friends, etc. And she's burning through our cell phone minutes. So I agreed I would get a home phone on the condition that I never have to answer it. Thus, it's ringing and I am ignoring it. It's a little awkward sometimes because it'll be ringing and it tells you who it is while it's ringing. And
Yeah.
it'll be like somebody I know. And I'm just like, no.
So you purposely ignore it because
I'm a terrible person. Yeah.
I told myself I wouldn't answer it.
Yeah. No.
Boundaries are good to establish, and
Boundaries are good.
if they are, it should be respected.
That's true.
People
Wait,
who want to talk to me call my cell phone.
so why not? What's your carrier for your
Oh,
cell phone?
God. AT&T. And we are paying $165 a month for 2 lines, which people tell me is stupidly expensive. But
I won't
don't-
tell you my bill then.
Oh, okay. Is yours worse? Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, there's like 4 of us on it.
Hmm.
So, I mean, of course it's going to be a little bit more. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But why don't they have unlimited? No? Is that, well, I guess that is extra, but
They
well-
do, but we're grandfathered in for unlimited data, and we use just a shitload of data. So, although I think now that we're all at
it's
home,
unlimited.
now that we're all at home, we're on Wi-Fi anyway.
I have unlimited data, unlimited voice, and it's for just one line, and I think I'm $75 after tax a month.
Okay, well that's not.
So that's less than your 170.
Well,
But
But is that
165.
what? Yeah. So that would be like 145, 150 for each line. If it was like that, but yeah, I mean, I think you should be able to get a multi-line, unlimited data, unlimited minutes thing for.
Yeah, then you won't have to hear the incessant ringing of your unanswerable house phone.
And get rid of the house phone. That would be nice.
Yeah, I mean my carrier wants to give me, of course, television, house, and internet bundle. And want to say if you have a certain installed home alarm systems, you have to have a dedicated line, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just like, the only thing I use is internet, so, and my cell phone. Yeah, so that's it.
If I was trying to save money, I'd probably get rid of the Direct TV that I'm paying $185 a month for first before the phone. But.
No, good point. Because, well, I mean, I would get rid of TV too, but I don't pay that bill. I pay the internet bill because me and my sister kind of split like house bills and stuff along with the mortgage and everything. So, I mean, she watches more TV than I do. I personally, if I had just internet, it's just fine with me. So I guess that makes sense.
No, I need TV. Need sports.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Christian. Good to see you. Hey, let me pop that in there. How you doing, Christian? Nice.
Hey.
I know Christian has a debate forum going on Twitch. I checked it out one time last week. It's pretty dope. And I know, Christian, he's all about that debates, which I'm not.
I feel like that's a name I've heard recently, but I don't know why.
Because he was on the ACD server for a moderated debate.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, gotcha. That's where it was. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. We need to do another one of those. Those are really good. It's just hard to get people to do them. or find people to do it, I guess you could say. Malty is looking great. That deserves a screen. A screen.
I'm what?
Malty is looking great.
Thank you, Christian.
Looking good, Malty.
You know, ever since Malty got a camera, it's just been excitement.
I noticed he's also sort of silently saying, Giggler does need that mask.
Which one? Are you talking about the no face mask behind me?
Malty's looking great, and Giggler not so much. So I had a phone call with my dad today, and I talk to my dad pretty regularly. He's getting older, but we always sort of butt heads on politics a bit. He brought up this news story that there's a high school in San Francisco named Abe Lincoln High or Abe Lincoln Junior High that they want to change the name because Abe didn't think Black lives mattered. Have you guys heard this news story?
No. Wait,
Yeah,
where is this?
San Francisco.
Okay.
There's the junior high school, Abe Lincoln Junior High, Abraham Lincoln Junior High. And they want to rename it because Abe Lincoln was a bit of a racist. And that's the story my dad told me. And so I said, wow, that's interesting because I had heard that same story somewhere else earlier in the day. I know where I heard it. You know, I follow Donald Trump's tweets. And Donald Trump had retweeted this same thing, that this thing had happened.
Yeah.
And so Donald Trump's like complaining about social justice, blah, blah, blah. And so I said, because when I saw the president had retweeted it, I didn't look into it. But when my dad told me the story, I said, oh, Dad, I heard that story before from the president, oddly enough. Let me look into it. So I Googled an article on it to see what was going on. And this is actually a side story. My dad got irritated because he did that like, don't you believe me? Well, yeah, Dad. I mean, I believe you heard that story, but I want to see the source, the details. And that irks him for some reason. I don't know why. It makes him think that I'm saying he's dishonest.
Well, word of mouth is never good enough.
No, it's terrible. That's not what you should do. You should go to the source, primary sources. So I went to, what did I find? New York Post, I think, and found an article about it. And it was kind of true. The actual details is there's a guy who's a member of the school board or some other committee like that. And he has started a move in a subcommittee there to rename several things, including George Washington School, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Herbert Hoover, and Dianne Feinstein. They want to take her name off of something. Apparently, in 1984, when she was mayor of San Francisco, San Francisco was flying a Confederate flag for some reason outside somewhere. And it got vandalized, removed, destroyed somehow. And so she approved of replacing it. And so she's on the outs. But my takeaway from the whole thing was that it's not like this is happening, that they're renaming Abe Lincoln High School. What's actually happening is there's a move within in a minute. Sorry. There's a move to make this happen that has to be approved by the subcommittee they're in, and then by whatever organization, school board or whatever, and then it goes to the city council. So it's like levels away from actually happening. And I can't imagine it actually will happen. That just seems unlikely to me. But I also feel like if they would have just like named some conquistador, because there was one conquistador in there, and they said, hey, we shouldn't have this guy, a school named after him or building or whatever. That kind of makes sense. But when they throw in Abe Lincoln and then Dianne Feinstein, it makes me think that they never thought they would be successful. That was just an attention grab kind of thing, was my take on it.
So your dad did link the source. So this is...
Well, no, I read that. Everything I just said, I read in the New York Post.
Okay.
New York Post. Okay.
Yeah. Probably not the best source, but it's better than just my dad told me.
Did you find another source?
I didn't dig much deeper than that. At that point, that was all that was of interest to me, because the story my dad told me was this is happening. And it turns out it's not happening. It's an idea somebody has that's levels away from being implemented. And so that's what was interesting to me. Wow, the chat's going nuts.
I know. It's exciting, right?
I imagine it's all like Giggler's an idiot, and here's why he's wrong.
No.
So
Just
what are
two references.
Okay.
what are the proposed replacement names?
They didn't go into that. Yeah. The
Of
focus
course.
was on getting rid of certain names. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not sure
Okay.
what Herbert Hoover did. And they didn't go into detail on that in what I read.
Other than blacklisting a bunch of Jewish Americans,
Okay, so he's a bad guy too. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
blackballing.
With Abe Lincoln, it seemed more about, once I dug a little deeper, it was more about his treatment of Native Americans than it was about his treatment of black people. So.
Yeah, I can see that. But okay, well, I mean, it's kind of like you're taking the same situation. You know, what's that football team? Now it's called just the
Washington football team.
Yeah.
And that was the right decision, by the way. You need to put pants on.
Please, no nudity.
Please.
Especially
No child nudity.
Oh, okay. You're gonna just get the whole
we
channel.
already only have 3 viewers.
Bam.
Apparently,
I don't need this channel shut down.
He's got his boxers on, and my boys will only wear ethicas. That's all they will wear, as far as
I don't know what that is. I just don't want nudity.
Hey, show Jenny your ethicas.
No, goddamn.
Yeah, there you go. Basically, they look like swim trunks. So
Only Giggler. Anyways,
Okay, thanks, guys.
nice knowing you. Bye. Thank you, you too.
Thank you for all your
Thank you for your support.
what's not bad?
You can unlike and unsubscribe right now.
As a parent, you get comfortable with way too many things. It just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Goodness.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I like it. Yes. Thank you, Christian. Our band. Yeah. Thank you. Anyways. Yeah. So it took a hell of a beans for, the NFL to try and want to, because how long was it that for years? I don't know how long exactly for trying to change the name with the Redskins. And now all of a sudden, just last year,
that specifically was the owner being ludicrously stubborn, because it was obvious for a while that name needed to change. It was a throwback to the past that needed to go away.
Mm-hmm.
And had it been any other owner, it probably would have happened. But this guy decided to dig his heels in. And I think when all the Black Lives Matter stuff happened, he might have still fought against it. But I also think that he's getting on in years, and he's relying on other people enough that they were able to beat some sense into him. Well, not beat, but
when you have
the right choice.
there's a point where brand identity becomes a liability and instead of being helpful. And so you can make that pitch that you're losing money, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously it was a spur of the moment thing because they changed their name so late going into the season that they didn't even have a name ready. They just, now we're the Washington football team. Placeholder.
Creative.
Yeah, placeholder. Basically, it's a no name.
Yeah.
It's the Washington.
Somebody told me there was a change with the Indians too. That was news in the last.
What sports ball is that?
Is that
baseball? Cleveland Indians.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Cleveland.
Let's see.
I don't know if it did change or if they were deciding on the name still, but I remember
Indians
that
name change. They are now the Cleveland Naps. What?
Cleveland Naps.
Okay. I don't know what that's all about.
That's even worse.
What is a nap?
I have no idea, but this looks kind of legitimate. I don't know.
Oh, Google, do your magic.
What should be the new name of Cleveland's baseball team?
The Cleveland baseball team.
The Cleveland baseball team. Everyone should just go with the city.
Just why not? Just, name your sports team after your city, and then we don't have to have this kind of debacle.
Until these people in San Francisco are successful and we have to change the city name of Washington. So it can just be city football team because Washington is offensive.
But you know what? No, that actually, this is what I really wanted to talk about because this has bothered me, especially, you know, because we're Americans and we can't help ourselves. The fact that we're still having sports is still happening.
Oh, in the whole, yeah.
Like we just can't let the shit go.
It's the only thing keeping me alive. So I mean, I understand why they're doing it.
So how do they
Some of us need it.
just in empty stadiums with they pipe in
well,
hearing?
It depends. It depends. It's totally up to whatever city, state, municipality that you're in, as far as if you can have fans. So you'll see some places. The most extreme would be San Francisco, where the city told the team, you can't even play here. And so San Francisco is now playing their home games in Arizona because there's no contact sports allowed.
Right. Yeah. They're going to certain areas where they don't have those restrictions.
Right.
Yeah.
Most other places, they're playing in front of an empty stadium. And then there's a handful of places, I think Tampa is one of them, where the Buccaneers are playing in front of a crowd of 10 to 15,000 people every week when they're playing at home because Tampa's allowing it. So, yeah. Yep. It seems a little unnecessary to fill the stadium with people. It seems unnecessary to play the game in the first place, but then to pack 10,000 people in to watch, that's a huge problem. People who would otherwise be having no contact with each other are now getting packed into a stadium, a concession line. Yeah, it's a problem.
But they'll be taking their temperature with a contactless thermometer before they enter.
Good enough. Yeah.
Hey, even though get that temp.
Even though we know people can be asymptomatic and still be spreading.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Got to get the temp.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
Here you go. Good to go. You're all good. It's like, you know, it's like they're giving you the friggin' mark of ash on your forehead or something.
Oh my gosh. You know what's so funny? I've seen going into some store, not very recently, it was like months ago, that and you can tell people just don't know how to do shit right. So this person that's a temp screener outside this one store, I think it was outside of, well, I won't name names, but you know, I'm standing in line trying to enter because I made a purchase, and you know, you only let so many people in, and then, you know, for one, the guy is just standing there and he just like brings up the whole gun and just holds it to your face and doesn't say anything. Like it's just natural and expected for you to know what the hell I'm doing. But I'm like, can you at least give me a warning? Like, hey, I'm gonna take a temperature. Here you go. Not just like, you know? So then there was that. And then the fact that they didn't hold it directly here, it was like off to the side. Like, I've been doing this shit all day. I don't really feel like doing it. So, okay, your screen, bye.
So with your job, are you going to get that priority access to a vaccination?
Yeah. I am a healthcare worker.
When's that going to happen?
I don't know. We do get like work emails, and there was like a blurb that went out last week, actually, where, you know, since there's so much limited quantity still, even though more to come, you have to be pretty much sign up for it. So we had to fill, you know, whenever you got that email, fill out the form as soon as you can. And then, you know, whenever it comes. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm glad he is fully clothed.
Yeah, he's dressed up.
Is that the youngest?
That's the oldest.
Oh.
Yeah, I waited a long time to have kids. That's my oldest.
Okay. Hi.
Yeah. He was born when I was 42.
Wow.
No, wait, 43? Man, I'm old. No, 41. 41. It's 42. I don't remember. I'm old.
Whatever.
Where he's going.
I mean, that's the beauty of men, right? They can just, technically, you guys can have kids at any age, so, whereas women have issues after 35.
I got married at 41. He was born at 42. Yeah, so we didn't wait long.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think there is a little bit of work that's saying that the swimmers get a little more tired as time goes on, but yeah, I mean, maybe a slight increase in chances of some problems, but pretty good. Longevity is pretty good for males. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually put up my hands to fight when some guy at Walmart took my tip suddenly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Got your keys and your knuckles.
And obviously it's like the standard in certain locations. Like obviously the most like common locations, you just have to show up with a face covering, right? But those major places like a Walmart or a Apple store or whatever, where you have screeners, it's like, I understand you technically don't want to do this all day. I get it. It's tedious. Like even when I have to do it, like the first thing I do every morning for work, I have to be out there for like an hour and I'm like, ugh, I'm tired already. But you had to warn someone. There's a proper way to do it. You don't just shoot them in the face. I mean,
if that's what you're doing all day,
nice about it before you shoot them in the face.
It's one of those jobs. At some point, you got to do something for entertainment to surprise people.
Yeah, that's true. I suppose, yeah. Justin, where are you? Maybe I don't know.
I have never seen that chat be so active.
I know, it's fun.
Good.
I think we doubled our viewership to maybe 2 more people.
Oh yeah, we got live viewers.
Yeah.
It always hurts my feelings a little bit when Stidix isn't in the audience.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Why isn't he over here?
Oh, he's in trouble now.
Stings a little.
Ping him.
Yeah.
Do the ping. Tell him I sent you.
Oh, I can. I can do it this way. Hold on. What do I want to do here? I want to do this.
I know. One of these days, when Stidix is able to not be discreet, he will be here.
Yeah,
I promise you.
Drag him in, kicking and screaming.
Oh yeah, because he always has something to say. Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't get a chance to listen to the Tom Cruise audio yet.
No, yeah, Tom Cruise.
Apparently, George Clooney had a rant too. I
always thought George Clooney was kind of a decent guy, all things considered.
I mean, I suppose so, but I don't know.
Out there.
Well, Scientologist. What can you do? But I don't know what the George Clooney one was. I only was able to listen to the Tom Cruise one because Justin linked it to me.
So how bad was it?
So he
or George?
Yeah. Tom.
He cursed a lot.
Yeah, his voice was cracking. He was that upset that it was kind of halfway between a yell and a scream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Justin?
So.
Even my wife is asking, "Where's Justin?" That's hilarious.
See, I'm gonna message Justin right now and be like, "Giggler's wife is asking about you."
Yeah, where are you? What's going on, man?
Like that.
Oh, that's funny.
To find out.
I'm doing it right now too. Giggler's wife is asking about you. Get in here. LOL. Okay. Oops, spilled my coffee. Actually, it's hot chocolate. I lied. Yeah, it was interesting. And I think quite a number of the crew people quit after hearing him, yell at them. And I think I didn't read the article. I kind of got like a news alert. I meant to read it, but I didn't. So might be. But it was stating that because of what Tom Cruise did and said, this whole type of Hollywood bullying came back up into the surface. And I'm like, I'm not too familiar with the whole Hollywood bullying type thing. I don't know if you guys are, but I was like, well, I mean, for me, I didn't take that as bullying. I took that as, I mean, he's trying to do a movie. He's trying to get y'all paid. Just follow the freaking protocol.
Well, I don't know anything about it, but just my speculation would be, on the set, he is being treated with kid gloves by everybody there. Everyone's calling him sir. You've got people who are working for an hourly wage, and this guy is as wealthy could be, right? And so I think when you're treating this person that way and treating them like they're really special, and then they go off on this rant against you, I can see it being a little more hurtful than just like if your boss starts yelling at you because he gets in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure how I'd respond to that. But I think it'd be more frustrating knowing that you were kind of already kissing his ass and then he starts screaming at you.
Yeah. Stedix. Hi. You're late.
Wow, it worked. You summoned him.
I'm just wondering if you might come by and say hi.
Stedix, I put you out there. Whenever you can make your face shown, you're on this all the time. Just FYI. No. Hello. No. Do you know about the George Clooney one then, Malty?
No.
I gotta look that up then. I failed to do my due diligence. Might be. Yes, it's a code Stedix. I'm sorry.
Who's the conservative news network guy that had the rant? Let's do it live. Who was that?
Bill O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And it's not a good look for you when you're the talent. Yeah.
No, that's fair. It's not. But I mean, they're all crazy over there.
I don't think I'd ever heard that Tom Cruise had a temper while on set.
Has he?
So is it that? So what I'm seeing here is George Clooney reacting to what Tom Cruise had said.
Oh, it was a reaction to what he did. Okay. I suppose that makes sense.
That's what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the other celebrity that had? Reese Witherspoon when she got pulled over for DUI, and there was a recording of her talking to a police officer on the side of the road, and doing the "Do you know who I am?"
Oh yeah, pulling the celebrity card.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
It's always bad for the celebrity when the law enforcement person doesn't care.
Or doesn't know. I'm not familiar with them. Yeah. Gosh. There was.
I've also heard that when that happens, when it does go to trial, and it will go to trial, the celebrity never gets convicted. Like juries don't convict celebrities. That's just a thing.
I mean, but clearly unfair. But I guess in a sense that's a thing.
I want to find him not guilty and get an autograph when this is over.
Yeah. And it could be like some serious charges too. Like the thing, I don't know who I was talking to about this, and it struck me all of a sudden. And now I don't even know where this case is. But anyway, R. Kelly, when he had his first like legit trial thing back in late 90s, whenever. And then all that stuff was acquitted because I guess she was consenting for him to do it or whatever it was ruled. So it was pretty much acquitted charges or stuff. But it was still the mere fact that she was underage, even if she consented or not. And he just gets away with that. And then after all these years, he's still up to the same shit. He married Aaliyah when she was 15 years old.
Yikes.
Yeah. That's crazy to me. So for celebrities to get off on just these things, I was going to say R. Kelly. Yeah, I read your mind. Thank you. I read your mind. Yeah, when celebrities get off on these things, it's that's frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I don't like. I have my qualms about Michael Jackson too. It's hard to. That one's really complicated for me. It's hard to believe all this hearsay.
Yeah.
Really hard. And especially how badly they treated him, like the inappropriate photos and all that other stuff. It's just it's wrong on both sides. Yeah. That one's frustrating.
Yeah, I don't know where I land on that one. He's dead now, so it might not matter too much.
But the whole matter of his estate and stuff, and keeping with the legacy and the family name and all that stuff, because that stuff lives on past the person. So yeah, royalties, all that mess. Because if you have that negative credibility, I mean, it may not affect it as much, but it could get in some of the pockets of like family. So royalties could slip, radios cannot play your music anymore because, oh, they were terrible, not playing music, ban it, stuff like that.
Interesting thing I heard about Michael Jackson specifically, but other celebrities who die in their prime to some extent, is that they literally they make more income after they die than while they were alive, because while they're alive, they're making a bit more, but they're spending all of it. But the estate is worth so much more once they're dead because the revenue is still coming in, but they're not there spending it. So it's like going out the other
side. Their death turns out to eventually be a hot commodity.
Right. Yeah.
And then of course, if they happen to have leftover music that they didn't release, even more money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's because it there will be no more. So
I think Prince was like that. He had a lot of still has a lot of unreleased material and stuff because he was a workaholic and he had issues mentally and physically. Poor guy. Oh, he's putting his kids in check. That's cool. Giggler, you're doing it live. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm muted for a good reason. So, one of the joys of parenting is that every night bedtime happens, and the kids want to resist it every night. It hasn't aged well, but Bill Cosby did a good routine on this back in the day, where the same thing happens every night. Same thing happens every night.
Yeah.
And we scheduled the show right for when this is happening, and I sit in the middle of it, so you guys can enjoy it. So.
I'm sorry. Actually, this show was used to be on Wednesdays, but since we record on Wednesdays, Malty and I, with nonprofits, it's hard to do that. And Wednesdays benefited Justin more because he didn't have his kids at night, so he could easily get away and stuff.
So, we don't wait for a more reasonable time for us, like 9 p.m. because that's too late for Justin, and so we're here.
That's midnight.
Justin, who is not here for us, oddly enough.
Just to get here.
I mean,
I don't care about your camera. Audio is fine.
No. We have a new rule. You got to have camera on. You got to be on camera. It sucks because it does eliminate some people who don't want to turn cameras on. As a matter of fact, I thought it would eliminate Malty, and I'm delighted to see that he's willing to.
Well, first of all, before I was gifted or was able to use this camera, I did not have a camera. So it wasn't that. So it would be, you would be looking at me. I would be trying to log into StreamYard on my phone, and I'm not going to do that.
That's how I first appeared on the show.
Like I said, I'm not going to do that.
He must have seen that one.
Oh gosh.
So, and then when I did have the camera, then hey, they give me a camera, they want me to use it. It's just like, okay, well, my face is out there. I guess it's, once you get on that bicycle and you get around the block a couple times, you're pretty well good.
Yep. It's a thing that happens.
Yeah. No, I really enjoyed it. Feeling comfortable in doing so. On Tuesday, I joined a group to watch the first 3 episodes of The Expanse. Season 5. They premiered on Tuesday. Such a nice eye candy. Oh man, there's some really, really good work on that show. Everybody's hair was just beautiful. Really good hair this year.
What show?
The Expanse.
I've never.
How do I not know about that? That's right. I'm a boomer. Wait, you're older than me, Malty. How do you know
Yeah.
about it? And I don't.
Oh, I've read those. I was reading the books even before it was they had agreed to make a television show. Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, so they're on season 5. They'll have one more season, so which will be interesting. I kind of understand where they're going to be able to end. There still should be 1 or 2 more books coming out in that series too, so that'll be fun. Yeah, it's fun. But it was just like, okay, I can go in, I can turn my camera on, and I can see all these neat and interesting people that are fans of the show and listen to their stories about what they've done in the past, and watch the show together and do hot takes, and it was really nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know
The
you're excited about that.
No, let's not talk about that.
Why? This is your ballpark. Other than
It always makes Malty angry.
that's okay. I like that.
what?
Hey, what do you guys think about the fake electoral voters that showed up in Arizona? I think they wanted to be the Republican electoral voters. Was it Arizona? Was it Arizona?
So there was a group of people that claimed to be electoral college,
Yes.
and they're like, no, this isn't you. Is that
Mhm.
what happened?
Yes. So it was instigated by that bald vampire-looking dude.
Oh God.
What's his name?
Giuliani.
No.
No.
Well,
He's a
bad
bald
too.
vampire, isn't
No.
he? Yeah.
No, the young guy.
You got me.
Name?
Help
He's like
us in the chat.
30. He's like partially bald. I know the chat will probably say it, and I can't.
This is
Stephen Miller.
Stephen Miller.
Stephen Miller. He instigated it on a news show, saying we should have our own electoral people that represent the president or something crazy he said. And all of a sudden, some magical people just started to crop up and appear at these places saying, oh, I'm a delegate electoral person or blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if it was Arizona, though. Or maybe it was. I'm not sure.
I learned something about the system this week. I was under the impression that on December 14th, all the members of the Electoral College gathered in Washington to cast their votes.
No.
Turns out that's not the case. They gather in their individual states, some of them via Zoom, and then the votes get mailed to Washington. But I do still think there's this chance that extra votes get mailed to Washington from these states, from the legislature. And then it's up to Congress counting these things on the 6th. So it's so weird. But yeah, I just feel like this is not over until January 20th, and we can all go, phew. But at that point, the people who think Trump is saying true things are going to be so pissed off because they believe every word he says.
You know, I have not seen that materialize. I've seen the threats of violence be there. There has been a little bit of violence, at least in my state. It's mostly been in reaction. So like if there was a pro-Trump rally, they're dominated by like 5-1 with the counter rally, and then as they're being hounded, trying to get back to their cars, that's when violence has occurred. It's happened twice now. One person was shot and killed. One person was shot. And both of the assailants are being charged with first-degree manslaughter. It was, but other than that, I mean,
I'm not so concerned about violence specifically, just more divisiveness. I mean, you're going to have somewhere around a third of the country that literally thinks they got.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
I'm not so concerned about dead bodies. I'm concerned about words.
Yeah.
Words are worse than violence.
No, I just don't think there's going to be that much violence. I just don't think I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Well, that's what people.
There will be some of that, but it's not going to be like we're going to fall into a civil war or something. But
No.
I mean, it doesn't even have to take that much, though. It's still people killing people.
Whatever damage pops up is going to be a few incidents. It's not going to be long lasting, but the divisiveness, that damage is going to last for a generation in this country.
That's fine.
Damage this president's doing is going to last for a generation.
That's fine. But even the killings of a person can still last a generation. How long ago was it when Trayvon Martin was murdered? That's still a scar left on Black people because that was a wrongful murder. That will last for generations.
Yeah, that will too. Yeah, we're screwed either way. Damn it.
No, I mean, I just don't think. From what I'm saying is the puffed up chest. I can't even wear Hawaiian shirts anymore because of those fucking Proud Boys. Okay. Pisses me off. I spent money on those shirts. Those are originals from Hawaii.
Malty's like, I went to fucking Hawaii for these shirts.
Or at least across town to the Hawaiian travel / store.
That is a bit
I can't even go to Hawaii with a Hawaiian shirt. People think I'm a Proud Boy. Sorry.
Oh, really? I mean, what are you going to be? Middle-aged white guy with a Hawaiian shirt on? What does that say now? Says, nope, can't do it. I only have 4 of them. 4 of them.
There seems to be a bit of cognitive dissonance on that side of things. Like, for example, my dad's a big Trump supporter. Right? Dad's a big Trump supporter. But when I'm on the phone with him, if I start reading Donald Trump's tweets, he makes me stop because it like makes him face how ridiculous all this is, and he doesn't want to see it. It's wild. Yeah. It's like going to church and reading Leviticus. They're gonna shut you down. We're trying to be Christian. Don't read that part.
Yeah, you pick and choose what you want to listen to.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh well. What did you post? What did you post, Ollie? Man, I posted a link. Oh. I'm not paying attention to there. Hold on. You probably did. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ollie man. You're good.
What video is that?
It's fake electoral voter electoral people coming to a site in Michigan. He posted a link to it. Thank you, sir.
There's going to be more shenanigans before this is over. Hopefully, they will be as ridiculous as Rudolph Giuliani's hair dye dripping down his face. I am hoping for more of that kind of stuff.
Is he still in the hospital?
Was he in the hospital? Oh gosh, now I feel bad for making fun of him. I'll have my wife add him to her prayers tonight, which puts the boys to bed.
Oh yes, please do. Yeah, make sure to let him know that she's praying for him.
That'll fix my karma.
Just pray it away. You're good.
Yeah.
Just pray away and forget about it. Oh, dang.
That was something else I mentioned to my dad today. I've noticed that even non-believers, people are all superstitious. Like, we're all superstitious to some extent. Some more, some less. But we all kind of do that, knock on wood. Like, we feel like the things we say can actually have an impact on the outcome of some event. It's weird.
What's yours? Do you have one?
My superstition? Oh yeah, it's all sports related. Yeah, I have to. If I'm not wearing my Broncos jersey and my Broncos socks when I watch the Broncos, they're going to lose, and I can help them win by wearing this. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that harkens back to something that I was reading just earlier this week by a anthropologist of note. Things about having rituals and how those can be incorporated into like your thoughts of how you can magically do things by wearing special clothing or doing stuff like that. Yeah, it's been that's been seen in our behaviors for a long time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right.
Even if the thing you believe in is not real,
Uh-huh.
The benefit you get from believing in it is real.
No.
What
No,
the
it's not.
feeling?
Okay.
Are you talking about like the emotion behind it?
Yeah, if you get a benefit from belief, it doesn't matter if the belief is real. The benefit you get is still real. That's a real thing you get from it. No, Malty's shaking me off. We always
Yeah.
this is going to be our pattern. We're going to fight in the last couple minutes of every episode,
Please do.
and then we'll take the fight to Discord.
Well, you know, I was so if you think that by wearing your lucky socks that the Red Sox are going to win. Broncos. Thank you.
That's important.
Whether you're wearing your socks or not does not have any, you know, that does not have any change of how you're going to feel
to anything,
because they are actually going to win or they're not going to win.
I know. But
when
they win and I get to feel like I was part of that victory, I helped, that feeling is real.
No,
the feeling that you let them down when they lost.
Exactly. That feeling's real too. And there's value to being sad sometimes.
Oh God.
I get to be part of. I tell my boys all the time, enjoy competition whether you win or lose, because when you lose, nobody can win unless somebody loses. So when you lose, you're part of that victory.
But
so when I'm part of the loss,
in the competition.
But I am if I wear my lucky stuff and it changes the outcome of the game. It's a thing, man.
Do you understand why we're a little bit afraid of you and for you, not Scott, for you.
Yeah, let's go with afraid of. It's better.
Malty said it right the first time. We're a little bit afraid of you, for you.
I'm actually just a teeny tiny bit superstitious, just a little bit. Other people seem to be a lot more superstitious.
Okay.
But I have noticed even in me,
within the person, I think it might make a difference, if only from a motivational / outlook perspective. To the extent that it's influencing the external world, I think there's nothing to it.
Right, but now Stidix is approaching me with logic, but I wasn't using logic to come to the conclusion that I can help the team by wearing the socks.
Yes, Stidix, he wasn't using logic.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's pure emotion.
But I think that's what he's saying, though. That's exactly what Stidix is saying. If not for just your own self motivation and for your, that's the problem. Yes, thank you, Stidix.
Yep.
But I think that's what he's essentially saying.
I agree.
That's what I'm essentially saying. Like, okay, you feel that wearing all this Bronco gear while they're playing will help you win and help them win, and when they win, you feel good. You have this feeling of euphoria, and you did something because you wore all your Bronco shit, and that's fine. Yep. Like, yeah, that feeling is real because you experience that hyped up neurotransmitter in your brain that gets you all hyped up and crazy, like, oh my God, they won. Yep. Like, okay, that's real.
Yep.
But externally, you didn't do shit but sit on your couch and watch them do stuff.
But real, let's and that's where I get concerned, because what we'll get is a categorical error starting to occur when you think it's real because I had the emotion, and that then translate it's real in that you're actually changing the events.
There's a danger in enjoying the benefit from that good feeling from holding the belief that's not real.
Sure.
And the danger is you're going to quickly slip into lots of other things that wouldn't be so good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yep. It's going to lead to poor thinking, basically.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the danger.
Yep.
And as long as you're just feeling good that your team won because you were wearing the Bronco socks, and you kind of understand it's not really, but when you start taking these things too seriously, it becomes a problem.
I wonder. Okay, Oh my god. Get
Yeah,
here.
matching pajamas too.
Matching
Yeah.
pajamas.
Whoa.
See, I thought she was excited to see my kids. I'm like, no.
I got too excited. Sorry. Let me just do a little switcheroo. I'm sorry.
My
Hey, Justin, where you been?
Whoa.
my whole technical life came to a crashing end.
Mm.
It did. Hi, best friend. Look, everyone, it's Justin. Giggler, tell your wife Justin's here.
She doesn't care.
Okay. Well, she cared 30 minutes ago. It was
Yeah, she's on something else now.
okay. You're good?
But
No, can't hear you now.
yeah,
Oh,
since you taken off your boom mic, we can't hear you.
and you don't have a name. That's what
What's up with that?
There's a reason I don't have a name. I didn't actually mean to join the stream. I dropped my microphone onto my keyboard and then joined it when I was trying to type my name.
Oh god. Can I there we go. Let me fix that for you. I'll help you out, bro.
That's my life.
There you go.
I was wearing my Lucky Justin socks just when he showed up, so I think that might have influenced.
He has a name now, Stidix. Calm down. LOL.
La la la. So, what have I been talking about the past hour?
Yeah,
my magic socks.
and and categorical errors.
Giggler wearing Bronco shit to help them win.
And me just, holding my head and
And Malty getting mad.
just
No, we're all superstitious, Malty. It can't be the case that there's nothing you're superstitious about. There's
I
gotta be
don't know
something
what
where you're like,
you mean by superstitious.
I don't know.
I guess. I mean,
Okay.
If
I got so excited I started sweating. I'm
Sports is an easy one, but I know a lot of people aren't into sports ball.
yeah, no, I don't think that I have any superpowers. I don't think I have superpowers.
So you don't think that there's anything you could do that would cause you bad luck?
Suerte? Are we talking suerte?
I don't know what that is.
It's an idea of luck, like from Spain, where luck is actually a physical thing. You can take it from people. You can be gifted it. It is a and the amount of luck that you hold will change your whether or not things go good or bad for you in life.
Do you ever go to Vegas, play slot machines, that kind of thing?
I've been to Reno. I don't have to. I've got a casino right across the street.
Oh, you do?
I never go there.
Ball.
Okay, you're not
It's
gambling.
scary as hell. No.
Gambling's
You have a
another one.
casino?
Superstitions come out.
Malty has his own casino across the street.
Yeah, it's 2 blocks away. I mean, there's a couple of them, but yeah, it's the casino and bowl. It's a bowling alley / casino.
Thank you, Sticks. Smart ass. Actually, I have one. It's over there.
But no, there's lots of casinos in Washington State. Yeah, the really nice ones are the ones on the Indian reservations. But there's other ones as well that are kind of nasty, and that's the one by my place. Yeah.
So what I was going to imply based on the Giggler's logic, if we could apply a person's ability of superstition phrasing to say wearing a face mask while being in public, then we could be like, I'm wearing this face mask, I'll never get COVID.
It's a good luck face mask.
Mm-hmm.
Just have people think that.
Prayer cloth face mask. I can see that appealing to people. So you bless the face mask, and then they'll want to wear it.
You wash it. You wash it in holy water. With some kind of I don't know, ivory, probably Dove, ivory soap, or Dove, or something very cleanly.
I like Caress.
I remember seeing a meme back in March, and it was some church where normally they would have had the bowl of holy water you to dip your fingers in as you walk into the church, and they replaced the bowl of water with just a bottle of hand sanitizer. But they had a sign saying that the priest had blessed the hand sanitizer, so it was filling in for the holy water. And I still don't know if it was a joke or not. Like, I could see that actually happening. It's not a terrible idea.
Did you see where they're using a super soaker?
What?
To bless people.
Yeah.
With holy water. You can bless the entire congregation in under 5 minutes.
Hand out the wafers with a t-shirt cannon.
1 part holy water, 2 parts hand sanitizer. Jeez. Hi, child. Glad you're fully clothed. Oh, yeah.
Time to go to bed.
Children were naked, so we could be banned. Sorry.
We're naked. They have their chonies on. 6:30 is bath time. Does this have a thing where you can do like the virtual background? Is that an option here?
Sure.
If you have a green screen, but no.
Oh, okay.
Skype has a really nice feature for that.
Yeah, Teams has that. I think Zoom has it. Well, it's not quite as good.
Yeah, there was a lot of people with green screens, or not even just green. The people were just throwing up a solid colored blanket
At the Expanse.
Yeah,
You did?
yeah, on Zoom.
When we started doing a lot of Zoom meetings for work, everybody was kind of competing with each other to find that best background, the best virtual background. And then I found the background that Logic uses in his videos. But it's one of those things where I'm like a little bit uncomfortable using it because if somebody says, "Hey, what's that background?" and I'm like, "Oh, this is hell. This is where Logic does his atheist YouTube content from." Yeah, it's probably not the best thing. My wife's right. I'm gonna get fired.
Yeah, that would for a work background, hell might not be. Well, it might be appropriate. It might not be. But you work for a private company, and far as you've said that your boss is actually a pretty decent person. So I don't know why you would
overtly hell. It's just got some hellish stuff in it.
I see.
It's okay, Malty. It's okay. He's this white cisgendered man.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
it's fine.
Right.
He is safe.
I can get away with anything.
Yes. I always have to say that. I don't know why. It's fun.
I know. I had it coming. That time for sure.
Anything else, Justin?
Oh, hey, look, it's Justin.
There's one of you is echoing, and I can't hear anything else.
You can't function?
Yeah. I don't know. I have to mute you one at a time.
Hold on. Let me see if I've got
no, it's not Giggler.
Is it me?
I'm off the hook.
Looks like it's only thing I have as far as audio going is that.
My guess is it's Jena.
No, I don't think it's Jena. I think it's Malty, but I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. It could be my headphones for all I know. I didn't have audio or video or anything working 10 minutes ago.
Yes, Jidix. It is Starbucks.
Nice.
Sponsored.
Nice.
It's hot chocolate.
That cannot have been a pleasant 45 minutes you spent, Justin. I know how that feels.
It was bad because I couldn't. So my USB microphone that I'm using now stopped working like a week or two ago, and I couldn't figure out why. And then my headset mic was working just fine, and then just out of nowhere today that stopped working. My camera stopped working. And then I couldn't get the camera and microphone to work either. So I tried to revert my registry settings. I uninstalled everything that I've installed the past week. I restarted like 5 times. I ran anti-malware, anti-spyware. I everything that I could think of, every test, everything. What I think fixed it is I uninstalled all the devices and deleted all the drivers, and then restarted it, and then it reinstalled all the drivers. And then I also installed Kaspersky Cloud Security. And I don't think it was a malware or anything that was the problem, but it has very granular level permissions. So any device that requests permissions or any app that requests permissions for your device, it's very granular detail on what that app can do, and it has like individual firewall settings. So I think there was something else hijacking the camera, like Discord or something. It was acting up, and I was able to stop that and then allow Chrome to access the camera, and now it's working because it was telling me that it was unavailable.
Did the echo go away now that Malty's muted?
No, it's still there. So it's probably
yeah. It wasn't you, Malty. You're off the hook.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's really weird because everything should be coming through just my headset. I don't know how it would be able to echo. But yeah, that sucks.
I feel like because Windows.
I don't have a YouTube window.
right now I don't have anything. No, it could be anything. I've changed like every setting on my computer in the past hour.
Yeah,
that sucks.
That's frustrating.
I have been there and I don't like it. It's no fun.
I think your mic changed, Malty.
Yep. Now we can't hear
your
Malty.
mic changed. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. Shoot.
We'll just when you put this on YouTube, just label it technical difficulties. The name of the episode.
It's already on YouTube.
Oh, is it? Is there a title to it already?
We are live.
Oh, we're live? Gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Hi, boss.
I may have mentioned it before. I'm not good with technical stuff.
Wait, but don't you? Never.
I know it's a sad state of affairs. Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dox you.
I have people that do that stuff.
Yeah, you
I don't
hire
have to know
you hire
anything.
people to do this.
Yeah, and we know what kind of people you hire too.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Oh, gosh.
Throwback.
That's the other part of why I didn't watch the last episode. Yeah.
I don't watch any of the episodes. Don't worry.
That was the first one I didn't watch because I just felt like I'd been a complete ass. I might find this one too. We'll see how it goes.
I have no interest in like self-critique and learning, improving in any way. Just fuck it.
I am here. We're doing it live.
Right.
Do it live.
Yeah, like I showed up kind of at some point, and that's as good as it gets for me most days.
All right. So now, Malty ran away. Now that I know all this is live, I vote that we wrap it up and go to the after show.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Malty's
I'm ready. Malty, after show. Vote.
I mean,
1,
as
2,
many
3.
times as you've been here, and as many times as I've said we are live, you now realize that we've been
He
live.
thought you meant live, like we're alive. We're
And,
liven up.
actively having people commenting.
Liven up. Liven up. Those are robots.
Oh, that makes sense.
We have a robot audience.
There you go, Justin. Learning is overrated.
I agree.
Yeah.
Final words. I don't know. Justin, what do you want to talk about? You've said a lot of things.
Final words? Yeah, I could have been here like 40 minutes ago if I remembered I have a laptop that works. Final words.
Outstanding.
I have a $1,200 gaming laptop just sitting there right next to me doing nothing.
You fucking do. My best friend, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have all the freaking technology. You have a fucking work computer.
I have like 4 laptops. I could have used my tablet. I could have used anything. But nope. I fucking rebuilt my computer from
You know what's wrong? You've been playing all that damn Cyberpunk.
That's probably what did it, to be honest. That buggy ass game killed my computer.
Oh yeah, I hear that it's just been horrid on all kinds of consoles and everything.
It crashed for me 3 times last night, or the last time I played it, and then it made my brother's computer be SOD twice while we were playing it. That's the blue screen of death for people that are unfamiliar.
I knew it. I knew what it meant.
Right.
I'm smart.
It causes a kernel panic.
Yeah, I was I got a little help from Smurf on that when I was having instability problems. We were able to actually get to the event log, and see what was causing the problem. And once I've got the new OS running, it's been real stable, real quick. I like it. Windows 10 is not as scary as I thought.
We have a at work. I got a call yesterday that of like an emergency like bulletin that's being sent out. So the software that we use to manage all of our equipment that's on site has a catastrophic failure on Windows 7. It crashes the entire system, not just the software, not just the app doesn't run, but the operating system crashes. It somehow the part, like there's a license manager that corrupts the entire Windows operating system, and we had to replace the entire physical machine the other day to fix it. It's good times.
Mm-hmm.
That's good times.
Oh wow, this is live.
So this is what were we talking about? Going to primary sources? Yeah, she can say that, but until I actually verify it for myself,
that's
not
what we mean by primary
Oh,
sources.
okay. All right. I thought it was like assume everyone's lying to you.
Like, there's
Oh,
multiple.
Jesus. No, I think there's some other philosophy for that.
Right.
Yeah, cynicism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to get too cynical.
All right, after show. Let's go. Bye.
Okay, look. Wait. Can I say things?
Oh, wait. Say things. Wait.
Okay. Wait, Malty.
Malty, stop being in such a hurry.
Malty,
So-
do you have things to say?
Final words, you
Yeah.
know, just stay away from categorical errors. And I guess that would be about it.
Yeah, categories are bad.
Well, only if you don't put them in the right ones.
They're bad luck too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at the Jeopardy guy, He was around categories for a long time. He didn't make it.
Way too soon.
Yay!
Way too soon.
I didn't want to say it.
I don't even know if there is a too soon. I mean, that's Alex Trebek, dude.
I know.
We're gonna get a lot of hate mail.
Oof.
Like,
Yeah.
no
Category errors. Like no one. It's gonna be statics.
It's gonna be sticks.
All right, I'm out of beer. We got to wrap up.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
That's my
You
final word.
totally
I'm
run
out of
this
beer. We
show.
got to wrap up.
You totally run this totally live show. Thank you.
I just hate to
Anyways.
run off for more beer while you guys are still live, apparently. Yeah, sorry, go.
Is this the last show of the year, Justin?
It's the last show of my life.
Okay.
Let's
Great.
if we don't wrap it up soon.
I'm just asking questions. I think this is the last show of the year. Come next year, we have new things, fun new things. What? No, statics. Fun new things. I'm gonna send out evites so that we can have more people in. But of course, we will keep our Malty and the Giggler around because we know you love them, all 5 of you. So they'll be around. But it'll be
We're
nice to
building
have
our
new
fan base.
people.
So you don't want to have a December 31st episode? You don't want to
Justin,
have
do you want to have a December 31st episode?
New Year's Eve? Just do the New Year's Eve party?
I don't know. I don't know what I have going on.
I'm up for that, but I should warn you, I may be drinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last 2 years I was really, really hammered
I mean, is
by like 5 p.m. on New Year's.
Is this not?
I didn't make it to New Year's.
5 p.m. on New Year's.
I mean on New Year's Eve. Yeah, I didn't make it. The ball drop is hard.
Stix is mad.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
Wait,
I
it's not.
had to go to the 9 o'clock kids ball drop just to say, to have the experience.
Well,
this not the point of the show? If we are sober?
Yeah.
At least you can, at least you have the memory. Oh, that's right, you don't.
No, you don't. More of a vague recollection.
Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you all for joining us, for the 10 minutes of Justin as he tried to fix his life. But that's
14
okay.
minutes.
14
right.
minutes with Justin. Tune in whenever we tune in next time.
We are good at this.
We're so good. So pro. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for this honor. Okay, Justin, where to find you?
Here, sometimes, on time.
And on Facebook.com/skeptech. You can find me on Facebook.com/BlackFemaleAtheist. Gigler, where are you at?
Go to YouTube and search Darth Dawkins, the Gigler. You will find me. And enjoy. I had fun doing that one.
I saw that. Malty, where are you?
I'm on Discord. You'll catch me doing some MC work, usually on Sundays and on Fridays, sometimes on Thursdays. Catch me on the nonprofits. Those nonprofits are dropping now on Sundays between Talk Even and the Atheist Experience. And so I've got a few episodes that we've recorded that'll be coming up here in the next couple weeks. So you'll see more of me.
I love it.
And you, Jena. Oh, you already did. You said yes.
Yeah, Jena, where are you? How do we find you, Jena? All right, we gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're not banned because Giggler's naked kids. Okay, bye.